Wildfires are becoming more frequent in North America due to heat and drought linked to climate change. Well, the fires are threatening the lives and homes of both people and animals. Among the species under threat are mountain lions in California. To put their habitat out of the harm's way, a massive wildlife bridge project across a main highway is underway. Caroline Malone reports.
A warning cry that can barely be heard. Even though they are a protected species, there are now less than 4,500 mountain lions, also known as cougars or pumas, in the whole of California. Only a dozen are left in the Santa Monica Mountains. They need a lot of space, and some end up roaming just outside the highly populated city of Los Angeles. Many have been killed by cars as they try to move around.
So if you're trying to wander to find food or mates or shelter in an area where you have to cross some of the world's busiest freeways, it's not a good scenario. And indeed, what the National Park Service research over 2 decades have shown is these guys are going to literally vanish from this landscape if we don't do something.
Wildfires are also becoming more common. US Forest Service data released at the start of June says more than 115 million people, more than a third of the US population, are in areas facing high wildfire risk across the country, blazes that impact animals and their habitats too. Species like mountain lions have died in such fires because they can't escape the raging heat. One solution is on an accelerated timeline, a public privately funded bridge being built above the 101 freeway in Agoura Hills to make the largest wildlife crossing in the world, stretching 65 meters long. The top of the structure will be covered in nearly 1 acre of native vegetation, including coastal sage scrub and oak savanna, allowing a wide range of species, from monarch butterflies to mountain lions, to escape fires and get from one habitat to another that would otherwise be cut off, a solution to help them coexist with humans.
I am convinced connectivity is key to climate resiliency, to the biodiversity collapse. We need connected and healthy ecosystems. But coupled with that is the other thing you referenced, coexistence, right? We used to write off our human spaces as appropriate for wildlife. The #1 threat to wildlife worldwide is loss of habitat.
The Wallace-Annenberg Wildlife Crossing, named after a philanthropist who helped fund it, can't come soon enough. The US already had a heat wave in the first week of June, with temperatures topping 43 degrees Celsius in the southwest, more than 4 degrees higher than usual. Extreme weather linked to climate change. The US National Weather Service is warning that this summer is likely to be hotter in many places, including the southwest and northeast of the country. It's also likely to be drier in many parts too, increasing the risk of wildfires. Vulnerable wildlife needs human solutions to overcome man-made problems. There's hope here as a fractured biodiversity hotspot is being reconnected, with mountain lions leading the way. Caroline Malone, CNA, Washington.